following is a comprehensive look at the PAOCC Diamond Anniversary, celebrating 60 years of Christian service, preparing for the next 60 years. Theme, lighting the way for a new generation.
We're celebrating 60 years and we're preparing for 60 years more. I think that preparing for 60 years more part is important because most of the people in the church the church has been contemporaries with them. And so we've tended to create a church culture and function that best suited us as we carried out the business. But it seems to me that the future of the church has to do with transferring responsibility, vision, culture, leadership to another generation. And we have to realize that the church lives longer than people. We can't simply grow old and have the church die with us. We have to prepare the church to function in perpetuity. And that means handing it on to another generation. So rather than trying to have a synod about what we would like to see today, we're trying to have a synod about where we see the church going in the future. And then trying to systematically, step by step, do the things that is going to move it in that direction. We want to be able to anticipate 20, 30, 40 years out. What kind of church do we see with the facilities we have, with the land we have, with the programs we have, with the idea system governing the church, with the culture governing the church? Is this what we want? Is this what we need? Is this going to be relevant and adequate for the future? Or ought we be making changes before we get there?
October 2013 marks the 60th anniversary of the PAOCC, a Diamond Anniversary. Diamond Anniversary initiatives include the Pastor's Round Robin, the Anniversary Gala, the Donate a Cow program, Beulah Land Recognition and Emphasis, Shrine Video News Report, Membership InReach Campaign, and Synod 2013.
During the month of October also, in addition to the Synod, we're going to have a guest preacher round robin where all of our preachers will be rotating among the regions. So I'll talk about that more as the time draws near, but we'll have visiting preachers throughout the month of October. Also, another highlight of the month of October, even though it's a year-long celebration, we have some special tributes that we're doing in the month of October. There will be a Diamond Anniversary Gala on October 26th. That's on Saturday during the Synod. It's really a formal celebration that involves the larger Atlanta community. So it's a fundraiser. It's a $100 fundraiser. And of course, our members will get in for a little bit less than $100. So don't worry about that. Actually, it'll be the cost of the gala will be covered in the Synod fees. We'll talk about it in a minute. But in terms of our Beulah Land Initiative, one of the things Yamoji Kimani wants each region to start working on right now is to support the development of our cow program. And the way we're going to do that is called Donate a Cow Initiative. We're encouraging members to donate a cow as a birthday gift to the church before or during the month of October. For your donation, you will receive pictures of the cow. You will receive the ID number of the cow. And you will get the golden opportunity to name your cow. In addition to the cow initiative, what we're going to be doing is kind of highlighting the accomplishments that Beulah Land represents over the last 10 years, our acquisition of land, infrastructure, and the unlimited possibilities that Beulah Land represents for our church. Also, in preparation for the Synod, we're going to introduce a new effort called the Shrine Video News Report. And that'll probably start, what is it, May? It'll probably start in July. But it's going to be every first Sunday of every month. We're going to highlight things that are going on in particular regions of the church during Sunday service. So it'll be a special video presentation. And we have people in each region who will be working on that Shrine Video News Report that will begin in July. Also, some of you group leaders know that we are putting together a membership campaign, membership in-reach campaign. Each region has been charged by the Holy Patriarch to determine who are our members and how many members do we have. And leading up to the synod, we're asking our members to reactivate their membership. I'm talking about inactive members. We're going to be passing out a membership survey that we want everyone to fill out to determine if they are satisfied with their level of participation, would like to change their level of participation, and so on. It's a survey that has information that will help us to better organize moving forward. The goal is to create a master membership role and outreach system for the church and a skills bank for the church. Okay, so your group leaders will be getting in touch with you about the survey very soon.
At the epicenter of the PAOCC Diamond Anniversary is Synod 2013, October 25th through 27th at La Dolce Vita Resort, Peachtree City, Georgia, approximately 30 miles south of Atlanta. Goals and objectives.
The Synod has three main objectives. Number one, to sharpen and spell out our program and organizational strategy for the next 5 to 10 years. Number two, to redefine Beulah Land as a business model of self-reliance and self-determination. And number three, to discuss, plan, and initiate an effective strategy of building our legacy and protecting our brand, our church identity. So those are the three major objectives of the Synod. And even though those are the objectives of the Synod, these are actually things that we have been working on in all the regions all this year. Jimbo Kimaki has been working on it for a while now. And there will be other initiatives connected to those objectives that each region will be involved in between now and October.
Our goals are to renew the vision, to make it clear what we're doing. You often hear the question, where are we going, what are we doing? We want to be able to make it clear what we're doing and why. So the vision is clear. We have a picture of a future upon which we all agree. The second thing is to sharpen the program, because the program has had to change as a result of the changes in the world around us. Slight adjustments had to be made. Technology makes possible things that weren't possible before. So we want to sharpen the program and to give a clear projection of where we're going over next defined period of years. And then finally, we want to try to update our operations for effectiveness, to be more effective, change our operational functions, separate operational functions of the business of the church from the ministry of the church.
15 delegates, members in good standing from each region, elected to represent every group, every ministry, every facet of the PAOCC, will serve as the voting body of Synod 2013.
Can you speak to that delegate process and how that will move you into the future that you were just talking about?
Well, I think in the future, it will be unrealistic to expect every member of the Pan-African Orthodox Christian Church in the world to attend any central gathering. But you still would like for all of your members to be represented. You'd like every faction, every group, every voice to have a representative at the table so that their voice can be heard. The delegate process does two things. It does that in the sense that people from churches get to pick the people that they want to represent them. But the other thing that it does is it decreases the cost of transferring people across the country, and it makes it possible to do business because you're not trying to manage a mass group of people, but you have a highly capable set of representatives that can efficiently go through the issues at hand, make decisions on those issues, vote on those issues, and move forward. And then be able to come back and explain how those decisions were arrived at, and understanding that the people who are elected as delegates are authorized to take the action that they were elected to take.
What message do you have to delegates who will be participating in the synod and the expectation when they get back home?
Well, we're going to try to link the whole church, no matter where people are, to the Synod and its happenings. We're going to try to do that as best we can, so that even if a person can't attend, that they will be connected to the proceedings. Second thing I want to say is, this, although this is a delegate process, the Synod is open to everybody, and everybody is encouraged, and everybody will be able to attend everything going on there. So it's not like we are trying to have a select group of people and exclude everybody else. We really want as many people to come as possible, but we did not feel comfortable mandating that people do something they couldn't necessarily afford to do. But insofar as it's possible, we'd like to have everybody in attendance that can be there. What the delegates are designed to do is bridge that gap. The delegates are coming to a business meeting for the purpose of charting the future of the church. They're being entrusted with that decision-making authority by the people that have elected them. Therefore, everybody ought to take the election process seriously, so that you're making a decision for the future of the church.
Pre-Synod training. Volunteer members from each region will converge upon Shrine 9 the weekend of July 4th for the purpose of participating in pre-Synod training. These individuals will return to their regions well-versed in the art of agile planning and recipes for new conversations. They will facilitate the discussions necessary to prepare members for the business of the Synod. Synod 2013 will differ from past PAOCC Synods in that members will be informed well in advance of new developments and proposed changes to be presented and voted on by region delegates. Effective pre-Synod conversations are essential to its success and the future of the church. Synod planning and costs. La Dolce Vita Resort, Peachtree City, Georgia, sits on 40 prime acres in the Georgia Pines. This 5-star facility offers ample meeting places, plush sleeping accommodations, a combination of gourmet and classic culinary fare, and an array of amenities for relaxation and entertainment between Synod sessions and activities. Registration for the Synod is $100 per person. The first 50 people to register will receive Synod commemorative gifts. Early registrations are needed to help secure rates and reservations at La Dolce. The non-refundable deposit of $50 is due July 14th. Deposits may be paid directly to the region or online. Online payments are through PayPal and will incur a service fee. Package rates vary by the number of nights stay at La Dolce, the number of buddies sharing a room, and the number of days in workshop attendance. Rooms can be reserved directly through La Dolce using code PAOCC Synod. The workshops and gala.
Just to give you a little bit of information about the Synod, some of the workshops that we're going to have. There will be closed sessions for the delegates only. And while they're participating in those closed sessions, we'll be having workshops throughout the day. And those workshops will include our National Digital Fabrication Program, our National Real Estate Development Strategy, the Beulah Land Development Plan and Permaculture Project 640 at Beulah Land, our Best Self Theology, Powerful Conversations and Agile Planning, that's another workshop that you'll learn more about later, the African Ministry Plan, Redefining the Maccabees and Security Operations for the 21st Century. So So those are some of the workshops that are going to be offered. There'll be other workshops as well. There'll be something for everybody to do during the entire 3 days. On that Sunday of the Synod, we'll be having a special memorial service in tribute to those who have gone on before us. We will also, in that Sunday morning service, have a rites of elderhood ceremony, and 7 elders selected from each region will be participating in that elderhood ceremony. Then we'll have a light meal, and then there will be departure. So that's the agenda for Sunday. There will be a Diamond Anniversary Gala on October 26th. That's on the Saturday during the Synod. This is really a formal celebration that involves the larger Atlanta community. So it's a fundraiser. It's a $100 fundraiser. And of course, our members will get in for a little bit less than $100. So don't worry about that. Actually, it'll be the cost of the gala will be covered in Synod fees.
Air service to Atlanta is through the Atlanta Hartsfield Airport. Ground travel distance from Houston to Peachtree City is 11 hours and 19 minutes, 11 hours and 28 minutes from Detroit, and 3 hours, 1 minute from Calhoun Falls. The option of charter bus transportation is dependent upon the number of members interested in traveling and will be coordinated by region. As full engagement by all members in Synod 2013 is desired, please contact regional representatives with any ideas or questions you may have.